Have you ever noticed a slight hesitation when you push yourself up from your favorite armchair? A moment where you feel the need to use your arms for just a little extra help, or perhaps you felt a subtle, unwelcome twinge of uncertainty in your step while walking on a slightly uneven garden path? It's a quiet feeling, one many of us dismiss as just a normal part of getting older. But what if that feeling wasn't inevitable? What if you could replace that hesitation with a sense of solid, unwavering confidence every time you rise to your feet? That specific feeling, that moment of physical doubt, is precisely what we aim to banish for good. And we will achieve this not through strenuous, exhausting exercise routines that feel intimidating, but through a different kind of power, the power of applied wisdom. We are going to look to a part of the world where vibrant, active longevity is not a lucky accident, but a deeply ingrained cultural norm. We are going to look to Japan. There, elders have quietly incorporated a specific set of gentle, purposeful leg movements into the fabric of their daily lives for generations. These are not exercises designed for building bulky muscles for show. Their purpose runs much deeper. They are about patiently and consistently forging what is known as functional strength, the kind of real-world power that directly supports your ability to live life fully on your own terms. This is the true secret. It's not about how much you can lift in a gym. It's about maintaining the effortless strength to carry your own groceries, to climb a flight of stairs without becoming breathless, and to enjoy a long, meandering walk with someone you love, completely free from the background noise of fear or discomfort. Today, we will fully unveil these 4 simple, yet profoundly effective, daily practices. These movements are the key to maintaining the critical combination of leg strength, joint stability, and personal confidence that allows a person to walk strongly and independently through all their days. Would you like to learn what they are and how you can easily weave them into your own life? Before we learn the first movement, it's essential we understand the mindset behind them. This is what truly separates this approach from the no pain, no gain fitness philosophy you might be familiar with. In Japan, the concept of daily, gentle maintenance is woven into the very fabric of society. You can witness it in a beautiful morning ritual known as Ragyo Taiso, which simply means radio calisthenics. For nearly a century, every single morning, a national radio broadcast guides millions of people, from young children to seniors in their 90s, through a short, simple series of movements. They gather in parks, community centers, and even in their own living rooms to participate in this shared practice of well-being. The goal of Ragyo Taiso is not to exhaust yourself, to build bulky muscles, or to push your body to its absolute limit. You will not break a sweat. The goal is far more profound and, frankly, more intelligent for our stage of life. It is about consistent, joint-friendly motion. It is about gently reminding your body of its full range of movement, lubricating your joints, and maintaining the strength you already have. This philosophy of little and often is the true, hidden secret to its remarkable success. Think of it not as a workout you have to schedule, but as a form of daily physical upkeep, much like brushing your teeth. You are weaving strength and mobility directly into the fabric of your day, rather than isolating it as a daunting separate task in a gym. This approach is inherently safe, deeply sustainable, and because of that consistency, it is profoundly effective over the long term. It honors the body, rather than challenging it to a fight. Now, with this gentle philosophy in mind, let's translate this wisdom into the first of 4 specific movements designed to build the leg strength and stability that supports your independence for years to come. We often hear that balance comes from your core, but what you may not realize is that the true foundation for stability is located much lower, right in your lower legs. Think of your calf muscles not just as muscles, but as your body's most responsive and intelligent natural shock absorbers. Every single time you take a step, whether on a perfectly flat floor or an unpredictably uneven garden path, these muscles are the first to fire. They make countless tiny, lightning-fast adjustments to keep your body perfectly upright and steady. They are your built-in balance correction system, working tirelessly behind the scenes. When these crucial muscles begin to weaken from lack of use, that entire stability system falters, and that is when a simple walk can begin to feel uncertain. The beautifully simple act of lifting your heels is the most direct and focused way to reinforce this critical system. It is a movement of pure purpose, one so straightforward you can practice it while waiting for your morning tea kettle to boil. Yet despite its simplicity, its impact on your long-term stability and confidence is truly profound. Now, let's practice this movement together. And our number one priority is your complete safety and comfort. First, position yourself standing tall, holding on to the back of a very sturdy chair, or if you prefer, your solid kitchen countertop. This support is not a crutch, it is your intelligent training partner, ensuring you can focus entirely on the movement without a single worry about your balance. Place your feet so they are directly under your hips, about hip-width apart, feeling grounded and stable. Now, here's the most important part. Taking your time, press down firmly through the balls of your feet and begin to slowly, with deliberate control, lift your heels off the floor. Only lift them as high as feels completely comfortable. There is no prize for height, only for smooth, steady motion. As you rise onto the balls of your feet, you will feel a gentle, tightening tension traveling up the back of your lower legs. That is the unmistakable feeling of your natural stability system waking up and getting stronger. Hold this lifted position for just a comfortable moment, feeling that engagement. Now, with even more control than you use to lift up, begin to lower your heels. This slow lowering phase is where a great deal of the strength is built. Once your heels gently touch the floor, you have completed one perfect repetition. Remember, the true magic of this movement lives entirely in your control, not in your speed. And when this begins to feel easier, which it will, you have a wonderful way to progress. Simply try lifting the heels of one foot at a time, while always keeping that secure hand on your chair for support. This gentle challenge prepares your legs for the next movement, which builds power in a different way. How many times in a single day do you perform the simple act of sitting down and, more importantly, standing back up? It's the most fundamental and repeated leg movement in our daily lives. When that motion begins to feel like a struggle, that single difficulty can cast a shadow over everything else, making you feel less capable and less independent. The Japanese approach to this is beautifully practical. This is not about performing deep, strenuous squats like you might see in a gym. It's about mastering a gentle, supported motion that directly strengthens the very same muscles you rely on to rise from your favorite armchair with confidence and effortless grace. This specific movement targets your thighs and your glutes. These are the primary engines your body uses to propel you upward from a seated position. By practicing this controlled, safe motion, you're essentially rehearsing for real life. You are training your body for the exact task it needs to perform dozens of times each day, ensuring you can always get up under your own power, preserving your independence for all the years to come. Let's walk through this together. And remember, your safety is our absolute paramount concern. Begin by placing a very sturdy chair directly behind you, positioned so you can just feel the front edge of the seat against the back of your legs. This chair is your safety net, nothing more. Now, stand facing another solid surface, like your kitchen counter or a second sturdy chair, and place your hands on it for secure support. You are now in a perfectly safe and stable position. Here is the movement. Taking a deep breath in, slowly and with immense control, begin to lower your body as if you are about to sit down. The most critical point to understand is that the goal is not to sit all the way down. The goal is to lower yourself only as far as you can go, while maintaining perfect, confident control over the entire motion. You might only lower a few inches at first, and that is a perfect start. Gently let your seat make light contact with the chair, just a touch to confirm its position, but please do not transfer your full weight onto it. The moment you make contact, that is your signal to engage your leg muscles. Push down firmly through your heels and, using the power from your thighs and seat, smoothly rise back up to a full stand. This entire process, the gentle, controlled lowering and the powerful, deliberate rising, is the exact motion that systematically rebuilds the functional power you use every single day. Now that we are building powerful engines in the front of your legs, it is equally important to ensure the stabilizers in the back are just as strong, which leads us perfectly to our next movement. Building strength in our legs is absolutely vital, but it only tells half the story. Without good mobility, our movements can still feel rigid, hesitant, and ultimately unsafe. Think of your ankles as the body's own precise steering system, guiding every single step you take. If these ankle joints become stiff and tight, they lose their ability to adapt to the ground beneath you. A small crack in the sidewalk or an unseen dip in your lawn, which a flexible ankle would navigate with a tiny automatic adjustment, can instead become a genuine tripping hazard. This next movement, therefore, is less about building raw power and more about restoring fluidity and your natural range of motion. It is a gentle, deliberate circling motion that helps maintain the essential lubrication and flexibility of your ankle joints. Think of it as oiling the hinges of a fine, well-crafted machine. This is a deeply calming and safe movement you can do while comfortably seated, and the confidence it returns to your stride, the feeling of smooth and secure steps, pays enormous dividends in your daily life. Let's practice this gentle awakening for your ankles together, and you can do this from the complete comfort and safety of your favorite chair. First, sit upright towards the front of your seat, ensuring your posture is tall and your feet are resting flat on the floor. Now, gently lift your right foot just a few inches off the ground. With your leg relaxed, slowly and deliberately begin to trace a large, imaginary circle in the air with your toes. The movement should come entirely from your ankle joint. Guide your foot through its full, comfortable range of motion. You are not trying to force anything, but rather exploring the smooth, circular movement your ankle is capable of. Complete 5 of these slow circles turning clockwise, and then, without rushing, reverse the direction and complete 5 more circles turning counterclockwise. Do you feel that gentle stretching and awakening sensation around your entire ankle joint? That is the feeling of mobility being maintained. Now, carefully place your right foot back flat on the floor and, with the same mindful intention, lift your left foot to repeat the entire sequence. What you are doing in this quiet moment is profoundly important. You are actively maintaining the fluid mobility in your joints that is the absolute foundation of graceful, adaptable, and safe walking. This simple, seated act is one of the most powerful and overlooked investments you can make in your confident walking future. And while we are seated and focusing on one part of the leg, let us turn our attention to another critical area that benefits immensely from this supported position. Our fourth and final movement brings our focus to an area that is a common source of concern for so many: the knees. It's very common to feel a sense of weakness or discomfort in this complex joint, a feeling that can make every step feel tentative. But here is the secret that can change everything. The solution to supporting your knees does not always lie in the knee itself. Very often, the true source of stability is located just above it, in the powerful muscles of your thighs. These front thigh muscles, known as your quadriceps, are actually the primary supporters and protectors of your knee joint. They act like strong, intelligent guide wires, holding the knee in perfect alignment and absorbing the impact that would otherwise travel through the joint. This is why the seated leg extension is such a profoundly important movement. It is the most direct and focused way to strengthen these quadriceps without putting any strain or compressive weight on the knee joint itself. It is a perfectly controlled, isolated movement that builds the precise type of strength your body needs for stable, confident, and pain-free steps. The beauty of this exercise is in its simplicity and safety. While seated comfortably in a chair, you simply straighten one leg out in front of you, engaging that powerful thigh muscle throughout the entire motion. By consciously straightening your leg while in this supported position, you are activating and conditioning these vital muscles in their purest form. You are not asking them to hold your body weight. You are asking them to learn their fundamental supporting role. With consistent practice, you are effectively creating a natural, living brace of strength that
that surrounds and protects your knees, a built-in support system that works with you on every staircase, every sidewalk, and every journey from your chair. This is how you build a foundation of knee confidence that lasts. And there you have them, 4 gentle yet remarkably powerful movements inspired by the daily habits of generations of Japanese elders. Look at what we've covered, a way to build your stability, your power, your mobility, and your joint support. The most beautiful part is that you do not need a gym membership, special equipment, or even a full hour of dedicated time. The true, life-changing secret has always been consistency, not intensity. The key is to weave these movements seamlessly into the life you already live. Think of it as a simple recipe for strength. You could practice the gentle heel lifts while you are brushing your teeth in the morning. The supported squat can be your ritual just before you sit down for lunch. The calming ankle circles fit perfectly during a commercial break in the evening news. And the seated leg extension is ideal while you are relaxing in your favorite chair, listening to music. In just these few scattered minutes each day, you are actively and consciously building a foundation of functional strength that directly supports your most cherished asset, your independence. This is not a rigid exercise program. This is your personal, adaptable blueprint. It is your guide to walking strongly in the park, living vibrantly in your home, and embracing with confidence all the simple, beautiful moments that are still to come. You have everything you need right here to begin today.